Hi everyone. Today we are going to do a new video on trigonometry. Trigonometry. Till yesterday we had discussed about the angles falling along x-axis, y-axis when we were moving in positive directions, when we were moving in negative direction. Positive direction is anti-clockwise direction is positive direction and clockwise direction is negative direction. Today further we are going to discuss certain things about the quadrants. We are going to discuss the quadrants, that how the different uh, ratios like sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec, secant, cot behave in different quadrants. For example, let me draw the quadrant and show it to you. Sorry, there's something wrong. Let's take out. Let's take out. Let's take, okay. Okay. So the other two axes, O is the origin, OX, X dash, Y, Y dash. So these two perpendicular lines or axes divide the whole space into four quadrants. This is the first quadrant, this is second quadrant, fourth, third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. Now it's a very simple method to remember that how the different ratios will behave in different quadrant. We simply have to remember I'll write it in capital, add sugar to coffee. When the word add, take up the first alphabet A. In the first quadrant, all ratios, all trigonometric, trigonometric, trigonometric ratios are positive, are positive, positive in the first quadrant. First quadrant means between 0 and 90. But if the angles are acute, if any angle is acute okay, let's forget the idea of the acute now, because the generator line will keep revolving and not giving only acute angle, but will be giving any angle, 360 plus something, 720 plus something. So whatever, if the angle falls after taking many revolution in the first quadrant, it will be always positive. All trigonometric ratios. That means sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. These all will be positive in the first quadrant. I'm not going to use the word acute because, as I said, generator line can take as many revolutions as it like, and it can fall in first quadrant. An angle may be much bigger than 90 degree. In second quadrant, in second quadrant, in second quadrant, we said what? Sugar. The word is air. Here A was the word. Here add sugar. From sugar only sine theta and cosec theta. Cosec theta is the reverse of sine theta. So sine theta and cosec theta are positive. They are positive. And what are the remaining? Tan theta, cos theta, sec theta, and cot theta are negative. In other words, instead of writing all this, I could simply say that sine and cosec are positive and the rest are negative. The rest are cos theta, tan theta, sec theta, cot theta. In the third quadrant, let's see the third quadrant. You remember this and you remember what we did yesterday, and it'll be very rare that you will be not able to understand what we are trying to talk. Yesterday we discussed in detail the angles around OX, OX dash, OY, OY dash when we were moving in the clockwise direction, when we were moving in anti-clockwise direction. I had discussed the in degrees also and in radians only. Generally we are going to use radian, but degrees are also, there is no problem. In third quadrant, add sugar to coffee. 2. Only tan theta and reverse of tan theta is cot theta, and cot theta are positive. They are positive and rest are negative. And rest are negative. Rest means remaining for trigonometric ratios. Remaining trigonometric ratio. Rest are negative. Leave tan and cot, and the rest are sine, cos, cosec and sec. All are negative. These are only rest are negative. Only positive are tan theta and cot theta. Add sugar to coffee. Fourth quadrant. You can invent your own ways to remember, but this is the simplest way I remember. Slowly you will be able to understand everything. Once you get used to it, then you don't have to bother about add sugar to coffee. But for the beginners, it is important to remember there has to be some way, and that is the best way, I think. Fourth quadrant, only cos theta and sec theta are positive. They are positive and the rest are negative. And the rest are negative. And the rest are negative. The biggest advantage of online teaching is that whatever I am teaching to you is being recorded. It is being recorded and uploaded on the YouTube. The playlist is there. Every chapter is named properly. So whatever you want to understand, whatever you have not understood, you can go through and repeat and revise as many times as you like. In live teaching, of course, there is no alternative to live teaching, but at this time, this is a big issue, and I think it is a very good remedy for that. That whatever you have not understood, everything is there, and if you fail to understand something, you can always go back to the recording and to listen to that. Now, for example, if I go back again here, then I'm saying here what all in this quadrant in YOX, whatever, all ratios are positive. Here only sine and cosec are positive, the rest are negative. In the third quadrant, only tan and cot are positive, the rest are negative. And in the fourth one, again, the cos and sec are positive, the rest are negative. Whether you do go clockwise or anti-clockwise, the nomenclature does not change. And whatever be the size of the angle, and if it is falling in the first quadrant or second quadrant or third quadrant or fourth quadrant, we will follow everything. Now, if you remember, yesterday we discussed certain things. And if you remember that again, I'm going to draw the axes for you. This is x, this is x dash, this is y, this is y dash. Along OX, what did we say? Along OX line, we actually along the horizontal line, we said n pi. But on the line OX, along OX, if you remember the table which we discussed yesterday, you will find, if you go through that table which we had drawn for you, and you must have realized that sine, for example, what about sine? What about sine 0? How much is sine 0? Sine 0 is 0. Sine 0 is 0. So along OX, sine theta, if sine theta is 0, then sine theta comes in tan theta also. Sine comes in tan theta as well, because tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. So sine theta and tan theta are always 0. Tan theta are always 0. Sine theta and tan theta are always going to be 0 if it is going to fall along OX. Now the reverse of sine is cosec. Cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. So cosec theta and opposite of tan theta is cot theta. So 1 upon tan theta is cot theta, will be not defined. Why? Because 1 upon 0 is not defined. Earlier, like you used to say, it is infinity, but we talked yesterday and we told you that it means it is not defined. Now, what is left? Sine happened now cos. Cos theta, opposite of cos is sec theta, is equal to 1. Along OX, three things are there. Sine theta, tan theta will be 0. Sine theta and tan theta is 0. If a, like for example OX, what is there? Sine 0 cos tan 0. Sine 0 is 0, tan 0 is 0. Sine 360 will come here, then tan 360 will come. That will be also 0. Then sine 720 will come, then tan, you can say sine 2 pi, sine 4 pi, sine 5, sine 6 pi, sine 8 pi, sine 10 pi, all will be 0. Similarly, tan 0, tan 2 pi, tan 4 pi, tan 6 pi, because we said even multiples. On OX we had said even multiples. So even multiples of sine and tan will be 0. Cosec theta and cot theta will not be defined, because if you take cosec, cosec is 1 upon sine theta, and obviously 1 upon 0 will not be defined. Similarly, cot theta is 1 upon tan theta, which will also not be defined. And cos theta and sec theta are always 1. Cos 0 is 1. If you look into that table which we had drawn yesterday, cos 0 will be 1, sec 0 will be 1. Along, I'll discuss OX dash first. I'll leave the vertical line. I'm discussing the horizontal line. The same thing will remain. Sin theta, tan theta will be 0. Cosec theta and cot theta as a result of that will be not defined. Not defined. And cos theta and sec theta, only difference will be minus 1. They will be minus 1. They will be minus 1. This is along OX dash. This is along OX dash. This we have discussed the horizontal line. Along the horizontal line means n pi. Sin n pi is 0. Tan n pi is 0. Cosec n pi, cot n pi is not defined along this line. And cos n pi or sec n pi both are 1 or minus 1 depending on which side are they falling. Are they falling along OX or they are falling on the negative direction, because it's going to move like that. Now let us see along OY. OY means vertical axis which is going up on the positive direction. Now please remember what was there. Here sin theta is going to be, sin 90 is 1. Sin 90 is 1. And sin 90 is 1 means if sin 90 is 1, then cosec 90 will also be 1. Sin and cosec are both 1. Sin and cosec both are 1. Now, what will be 0 along? What will be 0? What was 1 on the horizontal axis will become 0 on the vertical line. On 0, what is there? Cos theta, cos 90. Multiple, you see, what do we say? The odd multiples of pi by 2 in cos will be always 0. Cos theta is 0. Cos theta comes in what? Cot theta upon sin theta. Cos theta upon sin theta is cot theta. So cos theta and cot theta. Cos theta and cot theta will be what? 0. Cot theta and cos theta will be 0. And opposite of cos is sec theta, and opposite of this is tan theta will be not defined. What is 0 along the horizontal line becomes 1 along the vertical line. Like sine theta and tan theta was 0 here, but sine theta has become 1 here. Sine theta has become 1 here, but opposite of sine theta is cosec theta, so cosec theta will become 1. You will say tan theta will also become 1. No, because it was 0 also. Tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta, and because cos theta is what? Cos theta is 0, so it will not be defined. Now along OY dash, what will happen? Sine theta, cosec theta will be -1, cos theta, cot theta will be 0, sec theta and tan theta not defined. Not defined. They are not defined. Now, if you understand clearly certain things, if you look at this table, first of all, let me talk that if we see sine theta and cos theta, here sine theta is there, cos theta is there. Sine theta is 0, cos theta is 1. Sine theta is 0, cos theta is -1. Sine theta is 1 and cos theta is 0. Sine theta is -1, cos theta is 0. So sine theta and cos theta are always defined. There is no question of they are not being defined. Sine theta and cos theta are always defined. Let us see not defined. Cosec and cot. Cosec and cot are not defined along the x-axis. Along the x-axis, along the horizontal line, cosec and cot theta are not defined. And along vertical line, sec theta and tan theta are not defined. So there are two things. Cosec theta and cot theta are always not defined. Cosec theta and cot theta are not defined along the x-axis, and tan theta and sec theta are not defined along the vertical line. So these are important things to remember, that what is defined and what is not defined. Now let us do a few questions based on this. Let's do few questions based on this. Find values of. Let me finish this question, then I will do the next video. Find values of. For example, he says sine 13 pi. Sine 13 pi. Now, it is an odd multiple, sine 13 pi. Where will it fall? It is going to fall on the x-axis, because even multiples of pi fall along OX and odd multiples of pi fall along what? On OX dash. And sine, we said sine 0 is 0. Along the x-axis, sine is always 0. So sine 13 pi is 0. Whether it is falling on the left side, whether it is falling on the right side. Now similarly find out sine 11 pi. Sine 11 pi. Again, it is an odd multiple of pi. It will be falling along OX dash, but it will be 0. Then it says 10 19 pi by 2. 10 19 pi by 2. First of all, we have to find that where will this be falling. 19 pi by 2. We told you divide 19, whatever the coefficient with pi by 2 is, with 4. It will come 4 4s are 16, because 4 5s are 20 will become more. So 4 4s are 16. So what will be the remainder? It will be of the kind 19 is what? 16 plus 3. So multiple of 4 leaving remainder 3. So it is going to fall along the downward or y dash. But 10 is not defined along the vertical line if you remember. 10 is not defined along the vertical line. What else is not defined? 10 and sec are not defined. Along the vertical line, 10 and sec are not defined. So it will be not defined. It will be not defined. Let's see the fourth one. Cosec 11 pi by 2. Cosec 11 pi by 2. Again, 11, how will you write? 4 2s are 8. 11 will be 8 plus 3. Again, it is multiple of 4, leaving remainder 3. So this is going to fall along downward. And what is the value of cosec along the vertical line? What is the value of cosec along the vertical line? What is the value of the cosec along the vertical line? Actually, sine is 1. Sine 90, if you remember, sine 0 is 0, but sine 90 is 1. So sine 90 means it will be falling upward, but if it comes down to this side, so it will be minus 1. It will be minus 1. It will be minus 1. Cosec and sine both are minus 1 along this line. Fifth one. Fifth one is cot 30 pi. Now again, 30 pi means it will be falling along the line, horizontal line. And along the horizontal line, sine is always 0. And cot will be what? Cos upon sine. So it will be not defined. It will be not defined. Why it will not be defined? Because cot is not defined along the horizontal line. These things you have to remember. Write 10 times the same thing and you will remember. Otherwise, remember the table. Look into that table and you will be able to correlate it to it. 6. Let us see 10 minus 35 pi. Now 10 minus 35 pi means what? It is going to fall along. It's a non multiple of pi, and I said whether it is minus or plus, it will fall along OX dash. Along line 1, what happens? Is 10 defined? Sine 10 is sine theta upon cos theta. Cos 0 is 1, sine theta, sine 0 is 0. So 10 will be 0. It will be 0. You have to remember like that. 7th is sec minus 13 pi by 2. Sec minus 13 pi by 2. First of all, we have to see that 4 3s are 12. It will be left. Forget about the minus sign. First forget about the minus sign when it is multiple of pi by 2. Divide 13. 4 3s are 12. One remainder is there. But because minus sign is there, so sign reverses. It will come down. If plus sign was there, it would have gone up. It would have been along OY. Now it is going to fall along OY dash. OY dash. And what happened to sec? Sec is not defined. Sec is not defined along the vertical line. Sec is not defined along the vertical line. Then let's see what else is there. Sine minus 1345 pi by 2. This is just an exercise to make you understand. Like 1345. Forget about the negative sign. When you will divide 13 for 5, divide the last two digits. 4 it's a 40 and 4 nines are 4 it's a 40. 4 it's a 32. 4 nines are 36. 4 tens are, how much will be left? One remainder will be left actually. For if you will divide it, so I think 1 will be the remainder. Will it be? Let us do this. 1345. 4 threes are 12. 4 twos are 12. And 4 6 are 24. So 1 is the remainder. 1 is the remainder. 1 is remainder. So what are we going to do? 1 is the remainder means if it was if it was if it was a negative, if it was a positive thing, it would have fallen along the ox or oy. But because it is negative and the 1 is the remainder, so it will fall along downwards. And sine 90 is 1 and downward will be minus 1. It will be minus 1. Then cos 11 pi. It will be always equal to, where is it falling? It's on the horizontal line. It's on the horizontal line, and because it is 11, so odd multiples of pi fall along OX dash, and there it will be minus 1. Otherwise, on the right side, it is 1. So this is a little bit of practice for you. You can go through it again from the very beginning and try and understand that what have we done? What have we done? What have we tried to do? Just remember that we have tried to do something that you have to see. Is that clear? Now I'll stop recording because I've gone much beyond what is the required time. So I'll stop recording now.